إذاعة عنابة بالتنسيق مع مديرية التربية لولاية عنابة تقدم دروس تعليمية عن بعد للأقسام النهائية في الأطوار التعليمية الثلاث.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد عليه أفضل الصلاة والسلام. Hello pupils, due to the pandemic of coronavirus and because all of you are obliged to stay at home, we, your teachers, have decided to come at you as usual and help you to prepare your lessons for your back exam. Dear pupils, nothing can stop students from studying and teachers from teaching. So, we have decided to help you, third year classes, scientific streams, to give you some lessons that will help you in your studies. So let's start our today's lesson with you today, Mrs. Bugara, teacher of English. Well, I'm going to start with the lesson which is related to the theme Gotten Gains Never Prosper, Ethics in Business, Fighting Fraud and Corruption. Corruption is a worldwide or a global phenomenon that has a devastating or damaging impact on societies in general and individuals in particular. Thus, it must be fought right now. So, I'm asking you, are there chances of eradicating corruption? Of course, you will answer me. We will eradicate corruption provided that we act now. Now, I have given you this sentence. I repeat it. We will eradicate corruption provided that we act now. Now, the sentence, as you hear here, as you listen to it, you hear it, is composed of two parts. We call these two parts clauses. Now, which clause in the sentence is subordinate and which one is the main clause? Of course, we will eradicate corruption is the main clause, and provided that we act now is the subordinate clause. Now I will ask you which tenses are used in both clauses. In the first clause, which is the main clause, we have the future simple. We have will plus stem, will eradicate. In the second one, in the subordinate clause, we have provided that plus stem. Now, which link word combine the two clauses? The link word which combines the two clauses is provided that. What does it mean in the sentence? Of course, it means but only if or if and only if. If you put it in the sentence, we will eradicate corruption if but only if or if and only if we act now. Good. So now, what does the subordinate clause express? Here, if we say we will eradicate corruption, provided that we act now, it expresses condition. So, the subordinate clause is the condition clause, and the main clause is the result clause. Now, which other link words express condition? Of course, we have provided that, providing that, as long as, and so long as. And here, let's draw the rule together. We have future simple plus provided that or providing that as long as, so long as plus present simple. Now, if I ask you, does it make a difference if the clauses are reversed? It means here if we put the link words at the beginning of the sentence, does it work? Yes, of course, we can put provided that, providing that, as long as, and so long as at the beginning of the sentence. And here, our sentence will be as follows. Provided that we act now, we will eradicate corruption. So we have started with the condition, a clause, then the main clause. And here, the rule will be provided that, providing that, as long as, so long as, plus present simple comma, future simple. For the rule for the present simple, you know that we have he, she, it, stem plus s, I, we, they plus stem without s. For the future simple, we have will plus stem. So here, this is our lesson for expressing condition. Now we move to the first task. Task 1, combine each pair of sentences with the connectors given between brackets. Make changes where necessary. Here, when I'm saying make changes where necessary, I'm speaking about the tense of the verbs. Here you have also to avoid a repetition if you find it. Now we start with the first sentence. Corruption won't destroy the government's economy. Full stop. Strict laws will be passed against fraudulent practices. And we have between brackets as long as. Here, the dear pupils, you have to know where is the condition and where is the condition clause and where is the result clause. So you have to understand the meaning. And then, as you notice, we have both verbs are in the future simple. So you have to make some changes and to apply the rule that we have already seen together. Then I'm going to put here as long as at the beginning of the sentence. You can put it at the beginning of the sentence or in mid position. I mean in the middle of the sentence. So, as long as strict laws are passed against fraudulent practices, corruption won't destroy the government's economy. The first verb, which is in the condition clause, is in the present. The second one is in the future. And here we have the future. Here we have the negative form. Won't destroy, it means will not destroy the government's economy. Let's move to the second sentence. The company's profitability increases. No corrupt acts are committed. And between brackets, we have the link word providing. As you notice here, the first verb in the present simple and the second one is in the present simple too. If you put here providing, you have to change the verbs according to the rule. So, and I'm going to put provide here in the middle of the sentence. The company's profitability will increase providing no corrupt acts are committed. So the first verb is in the future, will increase, and the second one is in the present. Good. Now I have given you another activity, another task, which is rewrite sentence B so that it means the same as sentence A. The first sentence, your business will prosper if you keep your probity and integrity. I have started the sentence B with provided that. So, the two verbs here, the first verb is in the future will prosper, the second in the present, and we have the link word if. As you know, if here is if type 1, and if type 1 is similar to provided that. So here, you are not going to change the tense of the verb, the tenses of both verbs. It is as follows. The sentence is as follows. Provided that you keep your probity and integrity, your business will increase. The first verb, of course, is in the present simple, and the second one, which is in the result clause, is in the future. Sentence 2. The company will acquire a good reputation because its shareholders commission social auditing. Here, the sentence is given with because, which expresses cause. And I have here asked you to give me the sentence using so long as. Here, the clause which expresses cause is can be used here in the condition clause as a condition clause. So long as the company's shareholders commission social auditing, it will acquire the company will acquire a good reputation. I repeat the sentence. So long as the company's shareholders commission social auditing, the company will acquire a good reputation. And here, of course, we have finished with the two activities that you can come across in the back exam here. Rewrite sentence B so that it means the same as sentence A, or combine each pair of sentences with the connectors given between brackets, make changes where necessary. And as you notice here, all the sentences are dealing with corruption. And at the end, I have given the last sentence somehow as a piece of advice or as a suggestion here that the pupils must use these sentences to produce a short paragraph about corruption here. Now, I have added here another activity, another task 3. Complete the following chart as shown in the example. Here I have taken some keywords from the sentences already given, and I'm asking you to give either the verb or the noun or the adjective. The example here, to corrupt, corruption, corrupt. This is the example. Then the first word is to prosper. What is the noun for to prosper? The noun is prosperity. What about the adjective? The adjective, we have prosperous, prospered, or prospering. And as you notice here, that the past participle can be used as an adjective, okay? The past participle of regular verbs or irregular verbs. We can use it as an adjective. The second word here, I have given you behavior, and I'm asking you to give me the verb and the adjective. The verb is to behave. The adjective, behavioral, behaved, behaviorism, or behavioring. For the last word, I have given the adjective fraudulent, and I'm asking you to give the verb or the noun. To defraud, the verb is to defraud, and the noun is fraud. And here, I have to tell you that if you know the noun, the adjective of some words, write it. If you don't know here, or you forget the noun or the adjective of some words, try to add the ing form to the verb to form the noun, and try to use the past participle of both regular and irregular verbs to form the adjective. And I think that's the end for today's lesson. And I have to tell you, to be safe here, stay at home so that we can to stop the spread